Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OMFG.FM's look at World of Warcraft Cataclysm. I'm your host, Jesse Cox from 10 Ton Hammer Live at 10tonhammer.com. Okay guys, so I'm in the Badlands, and a fan said I had to check this area out, not only because it had some of the fan favorites, some of the minor characters, but because it had one of the funniest scenes ever. And I had to check it out for myself, so here we go. The day Deathwing came. Deathwing made quite a mess when he passed through these parts. If it weren't for me, he'd probably still be here, laying waste to all the good people of the Badlands. What? You don't believe me? Fine, let me tell you the whole story. I remember it well. It was a bright, shiny day. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden Deathwing appeared. I said to myself, I'm gonna punch that dragon in the face! Unfortunately, the Cataclysm had knocked loose a bunch of angry elementals. You dang blasted rock elementals, I said! I'll punch you too! Alright, so then you run down here, and you punch your way through elementals. I need to kill 5, I believe. Oop, I have minimal control of my punches, apparently. And he screams like a crazy person the entire time. I just want to point out, though, I noticed he says, dang blasted. Maybe that's his character, I don't know, but Garrosh gets to call people bitches like crazy, but this poor guy, I guess he hasn't achieved badass status. I did air quotes there, but you couldn't really, you know what I mean. It's called sarcasm. But I'm willing to bet that by the end of this, he will top every character in this game as the biggest badass. Alright. 5 of 5, and I get to run through, and I'm gonna guess he has the power to punch through boulders. Oh, I want this guy on my side no matter what. I don't care whatever fight is going on. Take that, dangerous enemy! So as you can see, I don't even really have to target anything. I'm actually getting faster, because before I was trying to focus fire things and whatnot, but apparently his fists just hit anything in his way. So I'm pretty sure, I just want to point this out, Saurfang can cleave. Crowley can cleave with his fists. This guy doesn't even need to cleave to kill enemies. He just runs through them and swings and they die. So I'm willing to say that this guy is infinitely more powerful, and let's just say more awesome, than any other character in this game. And I would love to be on his side. He should make his own faction. Just putting it out there. Alright, here he is, Deathwing.
Falcon punch!
Alright, so you turn the quest in. He's like, some story, huh?
Watch your back.
Right. Then, of course, the little gnome's like,
No, Felderin! You're telling the story wrong! Not only was Thelderin's story wrong, it was boring, unimaginative, and slow! I'll tell you how things really happened on that day. First of all, it wasn't sunny out, it was cloudy when Deathwing appeared. The cowardly dragon must have seen me, because he turned away and flew into the clouds. I'll find you in those clouds, you worm, I yelled, and then I'll throw you to Kalimdor! Luckily, I had been tinkering with my world shrinking device. I decided to keep shrinking the world until I could reach the clouds.
I guess I have to grow? Oh my god. This is all sorts of silly. So I keep growing? Can I grow infinitely? Oh, please tell me that's possible. Look at how silly that is! Oh, I'm large enough to reach the clouds.
Once the world was small enough, I started to hunt for Deathwing in the clouds.
Oh my. So, do I get to the clouds? I'm not sure what I'm looking for here. Like, there are clouds everywhere. Though I do quite enjoy running around as a giant gnome in this area. Ooh, look at that. There's a cloud right there. Get to the cloud. Get to the cloud. Oh, awesome. Okay, so I have to... Oh.
Surprise, dragon! Aw, shucks.
That's awesome. Wow, you can go everywhere. Can I get bigger? I guess that's as big as I can get. That's kind of depressing. It'd be great if you could make him huge. Although, I guess, comparatively to other gnomes, this is quite huge. So it can be anywhere? There should be way more clouds than this. But I guess since I'm here by myself, it's not that bad. Come on, clouds. Like, there's a million right above you. Just grow bigger, buddy. Oh, there's one. 2 of 5. Let's go this way. I'll stomp on some Angor dwarves while we're at it. That'd be great if there were things like... Oh, Blizzard, take note. Have the NPCs still be there and flee from this guy. Have all the different mobs in the area just run with fear. 3 of 5. Was that a dwarf voice? Oh well, it's beta. I'm not going to complain. 3 of 5. Oh, see, he could go to New Kargath and just ravage that place. That'd be great. See if I can get back here to Old Kargath. Nope. I know a bunch of people, maybe like 3 of you I'm going to say, are like, man, speed up the video. Screw you. I like running around as a giant gnome. Alright, one more. Where are you at? Oh, there's one. Oh, yeah.
I had searched every cloud, but I couldn't find Deathwing. It was then I realized he was hiding in the sun. I looked up.
What am I? Can I grow bigger now? No. Still doing what I was doing before. Oh, I have to click it. Alright.
The sun burned me bad, but I got my hands around his slimy neck. I summoned all my strength, faced west, and threw him to Kalimdor.
He really did. He just chucked Deathwing.
Interesting.
Wow. That was definitely a tale.
The end. No moral.
Right.
Wow. Lucian, you need to stop drinking right now. Okay, there's only one story left to tell. That of Martek the Exiled.
These two have no idea how to tell a story. Theldurin's was too short, and Lucian's tale was a little too tall, if you catch my drift. Also, neither of their stories had any hot babes in them. Sit back, wannabe Thel. I'll tell you what really happened that day. The day that Deathwing came, blood rained from the skies. I believe I was showing my motorcycle to some hot babes at the time. After Deathwing appeared, they became quite frightened. But I only had room to rescue one of them.
Unbelievable. There's just the lone blood elf dude there. I guess it's nice they gave you options. Well, I'm not taking the human who laughed at me. Screw you, you're gonna die. Taking myself a hot orc. Yeah. I loved you, Martek. Oh, wow, that's funny.
We rode off down the canyon, careful to avoid falling rocks.
Alright, so I drive on down the canyon. I'm gonna do awesome jumps for the sake of awesomeness. She's blowing me, kid. Oh, I have speed boost. Yeah. damage rocks. I'm Artek.
When I reached the end of the canyon, I remembered that my motorcycle could fly. That would have been helpful to know earlier. I flew to the top of the pillar, located just north of the canyon. During the flight, I shared a tender moment with the lovely orc.
Guess he's up here? Oop, there's his ring of fire. He has to be. There he is.
Top the pillar, I saw him. Deathwing. The time for the ultimate. I'm gonna punch that dragon in the face! Hey, stop it, Thelderin, this is my story! Cut it out, guys! Quit interrupting! Fine. You don't get to hear about how I beat Deathwing in a knife fight. Your loss.
That was awesome!
What do you need?
I can't believe those guys would interrupt me like that. My story was going so well, too. Anyhow, thanks for sticking around so long. It's nice to have someone new to share tall tales with. I'm sure Lucian and Thelderin feel the same way. You have any you'd like to share with us?
Sorry about the interruption, Martek. I've got to admit, though, I made your story about 50 times better.
Off with you.
Next drink's on me.
I think it's safe to say at this point, applause to Blizzard for the best quest chain ever. You guys, brilliant. Just brilliant.